Hello, everybody. Welcome back to X-Plane 11 once again. Today, a very special episode. I've got the one, the only YouTuber that flies X-Plane as well. His name is CptCanada. Welcome today on our flight.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, we're on the Pilotedge network. We're going to fly from LA over to Phoenix, a short hop here in the Toliss A319, and a very nice retro American Piedmont pacemaker. Oh, they're opening the doors out here, so I'm gonna get our little carts and stuff out there. While we're doing that, we will get to clearance and all that, so we can get out of here. Let me go ahead and say we'll do this, and they can drive up to that. There they go. Fantastic. By the way, I got liveries working on those. I don't know why that didn't work before, but
awesome.
They're working now.
Yeah, it looks a lot more realistic when you get the liveries out.
Yeah, and I need to do that actually. Liveries, American Airlines.
Well, you even got the American one.
Of course.
Fancy.
Super fancy. So, yeah, you tell us a little bit about our departure. We're doing the DOTS 2 RNAV departure off of 25 right.
Affirmative, the RNAV DOTS 2 off of 25 right. I'm going to go ahead and grab our the ATIS actually right now, just to confirm that the DOTS 2 is what we can expect. I know last week they were departing out of the 7s.
Departing runways 24 left, 25 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 right and runway 25 left approach and use. Simultaneous instrument approaches to runways 24 right and 25 left are in progress. Simultaneous instrument departures in progress. Simultaneous approaches between Harvard runway 25 and Los Angeles runway 25 left are in progress. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignment, hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information whiskey.
Oh, we have whiskey.
Alrighty. Looks like a good morning in LA when you get whiskey, right?
Yep, I'm going to cycle our flight directors here. Mine's good. You're good over there?
Yeah, we're looking good. So we've got our ATIS now. We know that we have whiskey. We do have the weather. Altimeter set both correctly. So we're going to tune in clearance delivery now on 2035, and I'm going to go ahead and grab our IFR clearance into Phoenix. And of course now, with Pilotedge having the voice ATIS system, they're really pushing for you to let them know what the weather is. You have the weather, which I really like.
I think that's awesome.
Exactly. That's that extra
exactly what we need. Another thing I did want to say before we get going here today, I am the pilot flying, and CptCanada is pilot non-flying. So he'll be handling the radios, handling that, and I will be handling flying the airplane. That's how it would normally be. The only difference is that I have a physical checklist in hand, so it's going to be a little bit different than real life. I'm going to be saying the actual items on the checklist, and he will be verifying them. It would be the other way around normally.
Yes.
But you don't have the checklist, and I do, and we want to make sure we fly it.
Yeah, I may have to get those from you at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah, I like them. All right, so it sounds like frequency's clear. I should be able to give him a ring and go ahead and grab our clearance here.
Sounds great.
Los Angeles clearance, good morning. The American 2258 IFR to Phoenix, please. We've got whiskey on board.
American 2258 Los Angeles clearance is cleared to Phoenix Airport. DOTS 2 departure scenery transition as followed. Climb via Civic except maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 5126.
Already cleared into Phoenix, DOTS 2 scenery, then as filed. Climb via the Civic except maintain 5,000. Departure is going to be on 24.2 and 5126 in the box for American 2258.
American 2258, read back correct, except the departure frequency 125.2.
25.2, sorry about that. Thanks, American 2258.
I see it on, sir. I've got it ready to go here in the secondary. Well,
perfect.
Yeah, because we're just gonna do. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You can handle ground on your side.
Oh yeah, we've got. Yeah, don't worry. I've got the radio stack out too, so it's super easy for me to manipulate everything.
Nice. I've got 5,000 already on our. It's the FCS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go tell them outside. They can kind of piss off. And, yep, we already got our people on board and everything. So
yep.
I'll do that.
Do you want to input the flight plan, or do you think would you like me to input that for you?
You can start putting that in if you'd like.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll make sure that they are doing what they should be doing out here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll. Would you like to keep the chatter in the background, or you?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it? Okay, cool. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
All right, they're all driving away now. I'll double check we get these doors closed.
So this controller's been around for a long time as well.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. He's kind of no nonsense though as well.
Mm-hmm.
Burbank Tower, System November 716 Charlie.
We'll close all our doors up. Make sure they're all good to go.
Sure.
And they are closing. Rear catering is being real dumb. There he goes. Trying to have an on-time departure today.
Parking via Delta Bravo.
Absolutely. Can you just tell me the 0 fuel weight CG and the 0 fuel weight?
Yes, sir. We're looking at ZFW CG's 27.4.
Perfect.
And that's a ZFW of 55.5.
Perfect. And our block fuel again was 9.7 or 9.6?
9.6. We're at 9.58 right now because of the APU.
So that's fine. Perfect. Yep. Looking good. We should have about 6 kilos on arrival, so plenty. Looking
Nicely
good.
Done.
If you want to go to the perf page, if I could just go
I'll grab those.
Yeah, perfect. And the flat positioning in our flex temp.
150 and 153. There we go. V speeds are good. You there?
Yeah, sorry. And then you need your flat position. I couldn't do that either. And then the flex temp.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's going to be flaps 1. And that's going to be up 0.4.
Hold short 3-1 left.
There we go. And flex is going to be 61 degrees.
Perfect.
All right, takeoff is good on the perf page. I'll keep it there. On your MCDU, you should have the flight plan A. There we go.
There we go.
And we're good there. Let's go ahead and get the jetway away. I'm going to go ahead and get the pushback ready to go for us, too.
Sounds good.
Grounded cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right. She said the tow will be driving up, so I'm going to have them pull the jetway away.
Perfect.
By cycling the parking brake. All right, so let's go ahead and do startup preparation checklist.
Alrighty.
Glare shield light. I have it as required right now. Bear ref.
Set 908 both side.
Flight director.
On both sides.
LS scale, if required. ND mode and range as required. ND VOR ADF as required. FCU speed Mach.
622
should be dashed.
We are good.
Heading.
Dashed as well because we're on the RNAV.
Yep. Initial altitude.
5,000 set.
Loudspeaker volume as required.
Okay.
Times clock
All
has
doors
been
and hatches
set.
are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, they're connecting right now. Anti-skid and nose wheel steering
is on.
Switching panel all should be to norm.
And it is.
Okay, ATC transponder.
I will get that on now. Get our squawk punched in there. It was 5126.
5126 sounds good.
Beautiful.
All right, MCDU pilot flying's on perf. MCDU pilot monitoring's flight plan A. APU is on and it's on bus. We're good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the beacon light on.
Perfect.
And we are gonna have our doors.
Tow
They're green.
connected and
All
bypass
closed.
pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, releasing the parking brake. We are clear to push. And
Starting
ready for the
pushback.
engine start.
And you may start engines.
All right, she cleared us on both engines, so we are good for that. Engine start, engine selector.
Is on the start position.
Yes, sir. We are clear on 2. Start 2.
All right, firing up engine number 2. And 2 percentages live.
Yep.
And 1 in EGT is rising.
Looking good.
Wonderful. So we've got ground plugged in here on 21.4.
Okay.
We'll let him know. We're going to be coming out of, I think we're at Charlie 9. Yes, we are Charlie 9.
Yep, we're at Charlie 9.
Perfect. And
probably just he's probably gonna give us Bravo.
Yeah, probably Charlie 9 Bravo to hold short 25 right.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, good start on engine number 2. Let me know when you're ready for number 1.
All right, we'll start up 1 once they get disconnected down here.
Sounds good.
All right, we are clear on engine 1. Go ahead and start 1, please.
Alrighty, firing up engine number 1.
Here's our PTU.
And 2 is alive.
Wonderful. Disconnect. We'll look for the hand signals on the left.
Removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you for your help today. All right. Looks like that engine's coming online now.
It is indeed. There's the bus transfer.
Yep. All right, after engine start checklist.
Local 5-4.
Engine mode selector.
Over to normal.
APU bleed.
Is coming off.
Ground spoilers. I'll arm them.
Affirm.
Rudder trim.
0.
Flaps set to
position
1F. Pitch trim should be up 0.4. I'll grab that.
Perfect.
On the flight controls page.
739er Hotel, contacting tower. I'd like to land on runway, I believe.
There we go, 0.4.
I'm on approach, turning base.
Anti-ice.
Or I'll probably just do a go around to try to do this
As
correctly.
needed. It's off for now.
AP master switch.
Coming off.
Slides should be armed.
Armed, yes.
After engine start, checklist complete. Ready for taxi. We'll give them a call first.
31 left.
You can actually taxi up because it's a non-movement, so we're good.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's good till we hit.
All right, let's do, yeah, we'll do our taxi then. So I'll just go ahead and turn the nose wheel to taxi. Release the parking brake.
Affirm.
That's good there. And we'll creep on up here. Fantastic. Nose wheel lights on. Parking brake is off. Put on the wheel page for me real fast, and we'll double check those temps.
Affirmative.
Okay, those are looking good there. Flight controls page again.
Over to the flight control. There we are.
Yep. All right, I'll go left. Neutral.
Tower,
right.
8289 Alpha,
Neutral.
holding short runway 29.
Forward. Neutral. Back. Neutral. And we do have rudder. Flight controls are free and correct.
Looks good.
PFD and ND should be no red flag.
No red. Looking
All right.
good.
Clear for takeoff, left downwind.
Wonderful. Turn it ND as required. We'll turn it on for our departure.
Alrighty, and this is our known movement line, so I'll give him a shout here.
I'll put our auto brakes to max.
And check your cabin for you as well.
Yep, will do. Takeoff config. And we'll let them know they can be seated and all that.
Los Angeles ground, good morning. American 2258 information whiskey out of Charlie 9.
1399, contact departure. American 2258, Los Angeles ground, way 25 right, taxi at Charlie 9er Bravo.
25 right, Charlie 9er Bravo, American 2258, thanks.
Yep, pretty much what we thought.
Offering 739er Hotel, which exit should I take?
We'll just take our time. We're like American Airlines captain.
What you're expected to do in the
That's
direction that you want to exit. If you want to exit left or you want to exit right.
This is a pretty good, we got out on time though. This is pretty good.
In that direction is the one that you are expected to take.
That wasn't bad at all. All right, clear on the left. Clear on the right. Come over here to Bravo. Our main goal is to not get yelled at today, right?
That's it, exactly. Not get yelled at and for the sim not to crash. Those are our...
Yeah, that's true. Because this is the second time we've tried to do this.
Sometimes things happen and...
It's a right turn off of them, red.
It's out of our controls when something like that happens, right? So.
Yep. I know what we can do. So we're going to go to a different airport.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit shorter of a flight too. The thing with these shared cockpits, and because there's just so much going on the back end, I really like to keep the flights just shy of an hour. I find that that's like the perfect flight to do it as well. So.
Agreed.
I'm going to turn the weather on my side.
Seal beach then as filed.
I don't think we're expecting any weather today.
Maintain 4,000.
It's just cloudy on the west coast today.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not, that may not be correct. I'll have to double check after that, after Seal Beach there. But maintain 4,000, expect 900,000 once they're missed after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 2405.
As we make our way down here to runway 25, right, let's talk a little bit about what Pilotedge is. I know a lot of people won't understand what it is. These are real air traffic controllers, paid air traffic controllers, actually, on a very strong network. And everyone you hear right now is real and is doing this in the simulators across the whole airspace.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, and in the new codec, I think it's the codec, right?
Yep.
That has the little filter, the audio filter on it, and even will get staticky like from distances.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
What we can do is when we're grabbing the ATIS coming into Phoenix, you can really show it off.
Yeah,
really,
that'll be cool.
Really show how cool it is. It's pretty amazing, man.
Got it.
53 Sierra, Roger. On departure, fly heading 110. Radar vectors.
All right, before takeoff checklist, brake temps are good.
Doing good, yep.
Cabin crew has been advised no blue light on that. Engine mode
is normal.
Squawk 7107.
Packs 1 and 2
are on.
All right, clear to Van Nuys.
Runway lights, I'll turn all those on right now.
I got those on for you. Just put them on.
Fantastic. Landing lights are good. Those are lights on. We are ready to go.
34.2, 7107 on the box, 53 Sierra.
Departure Sierra, read back correct.
And there's Tower. I'll go ahead and give him a ring now. Los Angeles Tower, good morning. American 2258, holding short 25 right, ready for departure.
American 2258, Los Angeles Tower, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, wind 2405.
25 right, cleared for takeoff. American 2258, thanks. I like to have fun with them sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yes, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, gotta have some fun, you know? Brighten their day a little bit.
Yep. All right, runway verified 25 right. And we've got chrono turning on right now on my side. You can turn yours on if you want. And go ahead and do en route time on our clock here in the middle with the clock people. Because you know how much they love that.
Oh, yes.
You gotta have those. All right, back on the engine page on that guy. I'm gonna line up.
Got the main chrono going in the middle there as well for you.
Beautiful. Actually, I'll show you something interesting. You click this guy to the run mode like that, and you'll get en route time.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
On the bottom. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be done.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to push down on my stick here for the nose wheel steering. Bring them up to 50%.
Short 15, ready for departure.
There's 50 and flex.
Flex is set. SRS climb. Runway nav selected. Airspeed is live.
Midfield left-hand wind, Piper 8289 Alpha.
100 knots.
Alpha rolling 29, click the option.
Clear for the option, runway 29, Piper 8289
There's V1.
Alpha.
And rotate. Positive rate.
Yep, you're up.
Going up. Auto brake is off.
Beautiful. And grab those turn off lights and all that.
Absolutely.
Taxi
Turn off
light
lights
off.
coming out. Nose lights coming out as well. Alright, so as an RNAV departure, just follow your FDs. You'll be good.
You got it.
Nice ground, 1453
the marker.
Sierra at Jet Aviation, ready to taxi.
Lever's coming to climb. Climb is set. Bring that nose down.
120 Pop, thank you. Our 1453 Sierra Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie, 16 right, Patrick here.
Yeah, 1399, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Pardon me.
We'll be still cockpit till 10,000.
American 2258, contact departure.
Departure 2258, thanks.
Pilotus 49 Whiskey, contact departure.
All right, autopilot 1.
SoCal departure, flight approved,
Selected.
Whiskey 1900, climbed at 4.
And
Pilotus
we
149
got
Whiskey, SoCal departure, radar
nav
contact,
selected.
9000.
9000, clear 400 Whiskey.
SoCal departure, good afternoon. American 2258 to 3600 for 5.
American 2258, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID, except maintain 12,000.
Via SID, maintain 2000, American 2258.
2000.
SoCal departure,
Selected.
1399,
We're climbing via SID. Looking good.
Perfect, flaps are clean as well, wonderful.
Yep, I grabbed those on the speed. You were busy with the radios. Awesome.
In the soup.
Yeah, we'll keep wing light and landing lights on all the way till 10,000.
Okay.
Okay, we can do R after takeoff selector. After takeoff checklist. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Anti-ice.
As required.
I don't think we're gonna pick up any ice down here in LA.
No.
Not gonna happen.
Although, you know, it's only 13 degrees up here.
That's true.
27.4 for American 2258, thanks. Right, 27.4, pick him up. SoCal departure, good afternoon, American 2258, 7,500 for 12,000 via SID.
American 2258, SoCal departure, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, 2258, thanks.
All right, no restrictions. We're climbing via SID.
You got it. So top altitude of the
400 Whiskey reaching 7,000 or passing 7,000. Turn right heading 120 going Victor 4.
Switched on me here. Top altitude on the dots is 17,000 feet. So get that plugged in for you.
Right turn 120 and join Victor.
We'll do our climb climb checklist.
Yep.
Pilot flying MCDU. I'm on perf climb. Pilot MCDU on your side.
Plane, yep.
Waiting for the transition altitude in a minute. There's 10,000 feet. I got our landing lights.
Perfect.
And wing light off as well. I'm just going to go ahead and ding them, let them know they can start their beverage services back there.
Confirm.
And good. Landing lights are off. Seatbelts as required.
Good.
Contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
2527, American 2258. See ya.
I should climb us on out of here quick.
Oh yeah. So there's 17. He's going to hold us here for a sec. We'll give him a shout. Thunder Center, good afternoon, American 2258, 17,000.
American 1958, Los Angeles Center, how many calls? 370.
370, American 2258, thanks.
Nice. All the way up to 370.
All the way. Let's do it.
If we can make it.
Yeah.
Let's see if the plane can do it today.
Let's see. What,
turn.
Yeah, it looks like we're doing it. Looks like we got, yeah?
Yep, we'll just have a nice little 10-minute cruise, it looks like.
I would say not even. That looks like a 3-minute cruise. But you know what? We're taking her all the way up.
Yep, not a problem. Up to 370. We'll be crossing through 18,000 here in a minute. I'm going to turn my terrain on ND off. Yeah, it's definitely soupy out here. Oh, we're going into the clouds.
Yeah, it's weird weather.
18,000 standard on my side. Standard on your side. Beautiful.
No, nothing on the weather radar though, so it's.
Nope. It's just low-level clouds.
Yeah.
All right, we're on our way to flight level 370. We don't have a very long cruise today, so I did want to talk a little bit about you and your channel and what you do. You do live streams on the YouTube platform. So if anybody likes this kind of content, be sure to check out CptCanada here. Let people know what is your actual stream schedule.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. So we stream 4 days a week on YouTube. I decided to go a little bit of a different route. I felt there was nobody on YouTube really doing the whole live streaming thing, and they were kind of new. I figured why not? I'd take a shot. I've been very fortunate. The channel's kind of blown up. I do 4 streams a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. A little bit different with me. I don't really stick to one area. We kind of fly all over the place. So I spend a week over in Europe and that part of the world, and then we'll spend another week back in North America, South America, all that type of fun stuff. So yeah, 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and you've got me actually quite interested in flying across the pond in Europe, because you're like, it's just absolute beauty. But I have my entire ortho done for there. So now I just have to piece together some airports, and I'll be flying over there soon. So maybe you'll see us in EasyJet before too long on the VATSIM network.
It's so much fun, dude. It's
yeah.
Like I said, just the geography in itself makes it worth the trip over. But then once you get some of the payware airports, some of the best developers, you know, you have. Of course, my mind is drawing a blank right now, but you have some of the big Just Sam, and you have all those guys.
Yeah.
The sceneries that are available out there are just absolutely mind-blowing. Really cool to see Mr. X coming out with his first European scenery as well, with Munich. So it's just absolutely amazing. It's been getting some love, some much deserved love, in my opinion.
Yeah, now he does the short final designs group.
I mean, I think one of the most prolific approaches that you can do in Europe is obviously the circle to land, runway 8 into Innsbruck. If you've never done it, I can just promise you it's like nothing. And you're only doing it in a simulator. I could only imagine what it's like in real life. You know, even just in the sim, it's so intense. Everything happens so quickly. You're so close to the mountain. You're out. You know, a couple 100 feet above, you know, the treetops. It's just so amazing. But there's so many different approaches like that because of the geography, because of the mountainous terrain and the water and everything else. It's just, it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Roger, for the Whiskey SoCal approach, runway and altimeter 2998. American 2258, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
2462. See you soon, American 2258.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles Center, American 2258, 29.5 for flight level 370.
American 2258, Los Angeles Center.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what was just announced by FlyJSim. Shared flight is what it's called.
man.
And I know you're just as excited about this as I am.
I am beyond excited for this. I've been saying for the longest time that this is something that more developers or somebody should really look into. You know, it's at that point where Flight Sim has been around for so long, but that's like the one thing that we've just, besides having a buddy beside you, and I mean, listen, I'm not taking anything away from Smart Copilot and what they've done with what's been available, but you know, how it's looking with FlyJ Sim right now, I mean, this looks like it's just going to completely blow this out of the water.
Yeah, because right now we're using a peer-to-peer connection, and the pain in the butt about that is, you know, IPs change. You have to update your IP stuff. It's easy to leak your IPs on streams and stuff with the software.
Very.
Apart from that, anytime that there's an IP change, you have to go in and do port forwarding all over again. So I've had to do that about 10, 15 times since I've used Smart Copilot. So having an option that you don't have to deal with that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Very, very happy for that. Not to mention that we'll be able to do 3-man crew operations with like a 727.
Yes.
And then the addition to anybody that has X-Plane and has the software can join in as your passenger if you are given a invite to it. And that is really cool because we talked about what we would do with that on streams.
Mind-blowing, especially for content creators. I think this is a huge opportunity, not only for the product in itself, just for the people involved with it and that share our passion of flight simming. And I think it's a game changer. There's no other words in my mind right now that it's something that we've never seen in flight sim, and it's something that I think I could think right now off the top 95% of the market would be interested in something like this. Everybody has friends that they fly with. They, you know, instead of having 10 planes going along now, you may end up having 5 planes, but 2 people doing a shared cockpit. I think it's amazing. I think it's genius. It's genius. There's no other way around it. It's my hat's off to them, especially if they can pull it off with what's been shown so far. And my hat's off to them if they can turn this into reality, because I for a fact know that completely would change the flight sim market in the game. You know, that's almost a selling point in itself to bring people to X-Plane. It really is. No,
it's going to be amazing.
I mean, think about the training. Think about training schools. If you really want to go in depth with it, think about training schools. Think about, you know, already training schools that use Pilotedge or that use, you know, simulators, X-Plane, P3D, whatever it may be. Think about the opportunity to have a real live person with you, showing you, being able to manipulate things with you.
It's absolutely incredible.
Wow. Right? Exactly. It's just so wow.
It really is.
I'm amazed.
Also wanted to say to everyone that we will both be at Flight Sim Expo this year. It's coming up June 7th, 8th, and 9th. If you haven't gotten your badge or ticket or whatever, take care of that now. But I will be there all 3 days. I am going to be at a booth that xplane.org actually set up for me. I'm going to set up with my my rig, and then we're going to have a meet and greet area. So there'll be various creators there that you guys can meet. It should be a lot of fun, including you. I get to meet you for the first time in person. Haven't got to meet you yet.
I'm excited, man. Like I tell everybody all the time, I said I grew up watching Jeff. Jeff was you were a huge inspiration on.
That always blows me away. I had no clue.
Yeah, dude. It's you know.
And I found you one day on YouTube just playing X-Plane. I was like, oh, this guy's playing X-Plane. You don't see anybody streaming X-Plane on YouTube.
It's rare. It's rare. That's
sure. But you do a good job. You got a good energy with your streams, and you've got good loyal people that watch you and support you, and I think that's amazing.
The biggest thing for me has been the biggest compliment out of all of this has just been the community that I've been able to build around the name and the channel and the brand, and it's like you said, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing when people. Now,
don't be alarmed. The first time you ever see CptCanada, he'll be wearing his T-shirt that has little epaulets on it, epaulets or whatever you call it.
Yes,
and
I will be there in full attire. It should be a fun time.
Full attire.
You know, we gotta have fun with it, right? Listen, there's far too many people that, you know, I think that it's a hobby for everybody, and it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be a pilot, or you don't have to be, you know. There's a lot of people out there like myself that, you know, unfortunately can't be pilots, can't fly in the real world. So what is the next best thing? Well, you know, it's flight simulators, and it's flying on networks like Pilotedge and VATSIM, and being able to experience the things that you necessarily can't do in real life. Cole for 250 if you want to ring him, or you want me to do it?
You can.
Skull for 250, American 2258, thanks.
You want to just start to open descent now?
So we just hit cruise. You can bring it down to 25 if you'd like. It's if in managed mode. If you look at the FMC, it's already in there.
I see Skull. Yeah,
for 25. So just I mean, top of descent's looking like in what? Let me see here. Top of descent is in.
Yeah, he just doesn't want us to go under 250. I don't believe.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's Skull. Yeah, we'll wait. Let's give them one little option to get up and move about the cabin. use that.
I'm surprised we made it, to be honest with you.
Dude, we made it. Like.
All right, so there we go. The airplane's asking us to decelerate now, so you might want to.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.
Descent mode.
You got it. There we are. Open descent.
No, you can just put it into managed. You can go managed descent.
Okay.
Managed descent mode is perfectly fine. Do you know how to click it in?
Yeah. There you go.
I got you. Sweet.
Manage descent.
Yeah, open will get us down way too quick.
Too fast. Yeah, I always make that mistake. Trust me.
No problem. It's Airbus. It's the weird. That was the biggest thing for me switching over to Airbus, was just how different some of the systems are.
Right.
And the push-pull factor, that even to this day, after thousands of hours flying in an Airbus simulated, it's the push-pull factor. You'll still see me on my streams. I'll push it instead of pull it, or I'll pull it instead of push it. It's,
14530,
it just happens.
parking via Alpha remainder frequency, good day.
doing.
I got it.
Okay.
12845 for American 2258. Thank you. Albuquerque Center. You got it?
All right. Yep. And you are switched over there.
All right, sweet. I'll call him up.
Sounds good.
Albuquerque Center. Good afternoon, America 2258 250.
American 2258 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Phoenix altimeter 2983.
Descend via the Hydra 1 runway 8 transition for American 2258.
That's
all right, so we are in our descent. Let's do the descent preparation checklist. Landing elevation. It's auto. Arrival page. Have we done that?
I am doing that right now as we speak.
I think I have to do it. Remember last time I didn't let you do it?
Yes, I think you do. Yes.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
So I can give you all the weather here. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, QNH.
QNH is 2983.
3. Got it. Temperature?
33. Nice and hot.
Yeah. And winds?
360 at 3.
It's a 3-knot crosswind. That's good. VAPP is 139, VLS 134. Decision height for the ILS?
200.
200.
Take it down to minimums if you need to, but 200 feet.
Got it.
Shouldn't have to.
All right, that should be good to go.
Few clouds at 11, few at 20, broken at 25.
All right, fantastic.
We should be.
Arrival page is complete. Perf approach page. That's complete. Descent wind. We need to enter that. Did you do the descent wind already?
Descent wind?
I don't ever mess with it, honestly.
No, I don't touch it.
Okay. GPWS flaps 30 HP is required. Auto brake. Let's go with, we'll do low. It's a long runway.
Yeah, lots of room. You want to roll it out to the end and take a right anyways.
Anti-ice.
As required.
All right, descent checklist. Let's go ahead and just throw it in there. Earliest is 20 nautical miles before top of descent. We've already done that. So terrain on ND as required. I'm turning on because we have mountains around here.
Perfect.
Transition altitude. We're coming up on it here in just a few moments.
Yep.
So wait for that, and then we'll continue on with the checklist.
It sounds good.
This looks beautiful.
Man, I was just gonna say that. Some beautiful views right now. It's fun. It's cool doing the shared cockpit because it's such like, you know, it's like when we say it, we've made it manageable just for the years that we've been doing it, but you know, flying planes is meant for two people, and you really do understand why it is when you actually get to do something like this with somebody on a network like Pilotedge that actually replicates the, you know, 2 or 3 layers of SoCal leaving Los Angeles. You
it's
know,
a lot to do. It's a lot to do.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So I really feel if you can do this single, you can do it by yourself. There's
plenty of guys that do it.
Exactly. But there's also a certain type of accomplishment that you feel because it's like, you know what, like, damn, like, yeah, okay, I'm in a sim, but holy.
The only thing that sucks,
you know what I mean?
honestly, the one thing that drives me nuts whenever I'm on the network and I don't have anybody is fiddling with your radio panel when you're taxiing. It's the worst.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So there's transition altitude, 18,000.
CptCanada, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
2865, American 2258.
3786 Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
All right, below we're at 2983 on both sides.
So what we're going to do, Jeff, is let's go ahead and we'll show everybody. We'll go ahead and grab the ATIS here because we got a second before we need to contact them. So I'm going to grab the ATIS. And you'll see that
the static.
That distortion.
That's
so
so cool.
awesome.
Runway 7 right at ILS runway 8 approach in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Foxtrot.
Foxtrot. Beautiful.
Alrighty. And what was the frequency? Was it 2865 or is that who we were with?
I think it was 2865.
Okay, perfect. Right, so we'll give them a shout here.
I believe so.
Phoenix approach, good afternoon. American 2258, information Foxtrot descending on the Hyder 112,200.
2258 Phoenix approach, Foxtrot's current, expect the ILS runway 8 approach.
ILS 8, thanks so much, American 2258.
All right, ILS 8 approach. Let's go and turn the landing system on both sides. I'll let you handle the FCU.
Okay.
Is it working for you? I don't think that syncs very well. I'll have to turn it on myself manually.
What?
And then the landing
the landing page.
Yeah, landing system and then constraint on both sides. There we go. Those are good. All right, we'll activate the approach phase at the decel point. And we don't need speed brakes right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and arm those bad boys for landing. It's a pretty nice straight-in shot.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice approach. I have weather again. Looks beautiful.
Yeah. It should stop updating the weather as we get closer here. It's supposed to. Elevation 1,118. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the Airbus calculates it actually.
Yeah. Just double checking all that for me. Because I guess if it's a high altitude airport, you know, you would do landing lights at 15,000 feet, but I don't think we have to worry. It's not like 5,000 feet in the air or anything.
Yeah.
It's 1135 is the field elevation. There's 10,000. Landing lights are coming on now. And wing light as well. I'll ding them. All right. Approach. Checklist. Two brakes are, they are armed. We'll do flaps 1 at 230 knots.
Hey,
we'll wait till we get a little closer.
Yeah.
We're too far out. And then all that. We'll do, okay, so the approach checklist is like, okay, it's weird. Their approach checklist is basically a landing checklist, so I won't worry about it.
Okay.
By the way, guys, sorry for my my lisp. I have a canker on my tongue, and it's a bitch. It doesn't feel nice.
The worst.
Mm-hmm. So it makes me talk like a weirdo.
Shouldn't affect your landing skills, though, right?
It should not, but we'll see.
There we go.
I'm very, I don't know. It's so strange. Sometimes I have such great landings in the Airbus, and sometimes I just have bad ones.
Yeah, I think that's just Airbus in a whole.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it's quirky. It's a little bit funky to get used to. What airport is that right in front of us? Off to the left, a little bit off to your nose there.
Let's get airport.
Parallel runways.
That is airport of Kilo Lima uniform. Nope, it's not even there. It's just there in real. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It looks like an old airport. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Long gone to those days of that airport. Oh, I love the cloud shadows here. It looks great. I'm excited. I never ever get to land on runway 8.
Yeah, you always get the 26s or the
always.
7s?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe this is the airport that they did instead. The one up here on the left. That's out there. That's Kilo Lima Uniform Foxtrot. Luff.
Gotcha.
It looks like an air base or something. The way it's designed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say National Guard or something like that. Yeah. You can see downtown. Just off our nose.
Off our nose.
We're turning into it briefly.
You can just barely make it out. Just barely.
Mark 2258, contact approach 120.4.
20.4 American 2258, thanks. East approach, good afternoon, American 2258. We've got whiskey, ILS 08.
American 2258, Phoenix approach, cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 8 approach. American 2258, thanks. Right, man, you're pretty much set up too. You can just grab your glide path if you want from here.
Yep.
If you just want to hit localizer,
just go.
I'll get it for you. Localizer and approach.
Yep. I'm the approach. That's good.
Localizer's captured.
Beautiful.
And, it'll hold at 6,000. You know what? We'll just bump that up right there to 6,000, and she'll capture from there.
Yep, that sounds good to me. All right, that should be the last weather update right there. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Also wait till we get a little closer. I'm gonna do a flaps one.
Okay, flaps one.
Because if we don't, it tends to keep a real nose up attitude.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna manually select speed for you here.
Okay.
I'm gonna select 190 because otherwise it's gonna bring you right down to V approach speed right now.
That's good.
Very nice. Now, is it looking like it's capturing that too? Because
yeah, we got Cat 1. Gear down.
It doesn't seem to be pitching the nose down.
No, it's not.
No. All right, so it's on you.
Okay.
Manual. I'm going to disengage autopilot.
Yep. I have the airplane.
Go ahead. Just follow the system in. It seems to also be shooting you to the left. We'll go gear down. Also seems to be shooting you to the right, so you need to be, yeah. You got it.
Yeah, it never picked up the localizer.
Sometimes it does that. There's a couple airports. There's Salt Lake City for me, for some reason. In certain planes, I can't pick up the 3-4 localizer or glide slope or anything.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I think this is a smart co-pilot issue, honestly.
Mostly.
Okay. Now it's got the glide slope and localizer. There we go. Localizer's alive.
Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to get your final approach speed.
Flaps
Let me know when you're ready for flaps 2. Perfect. Flaps 2. Speed's good. Coming down nicely now. I'm going to make sure your nose light is on. Runway turnoffs are on as well.
Yes, sir.
Looking good. He still needs
Speed
to
brakes
hand
are
us
armed.
over.
Auto brakes low.
Yep. Still needs to hand us over to tower. Tower is going to be on 118.7. I'm going to get that plugged in now. 118.7. Ready. And flaps 3.
Yep, flaps 3.
Let me know when you want flaps full.
You got it.
American 2258, contact Phoenix Tower 118.7.
Over to tower 18.7. Thanks, American 2258. Phoenix Tower, good afternoon, American 2258 on the ILS runway 8.
American 2258, Phoenix Tower, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, American 2258, thanks.
Flaps full.
Flaps full, landing clearance. I'm going to give you the CptCanada landing checklist, sir.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Position low. Cabin crew has been advised. We've been given clearance to land. It is all yours, my friend. Have a wonderful landing.
You got it. Has a real nose high attitude. Does not want to get back up on that glide slope. It's all right. I'm just visual right now.
Yep.
I'm not going to chase the glide slope.
No.
With some pappies.
No. Keep it, you know, I also always say, to me, the X-Plane Pappy system in 90% of the airports feels off. I like to do
agree.
red, one white. Yep. I feel like it's got way too high of a... It's like it gives you a GA attitude, not a jet attitude.
Right. Agreed. Yeah, I like the feel of the stick since you helped me get that set up.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a lot more sensitive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't have to throw the stick around so much.
No, exactly. Keep your throttle in until about 10 min, and I promise you, the sensation, the feeling is just so nice. I say 1,000 feet check, stabilize, go around altitude, set. You gotta be a professional first officer here.
Yep. No blue lights.
Blue lights are good. ECAM memo, no blue. Looking good on the approach. Beautiful. Man, I love Phoenix.
I did too. Oh, there's the weather change. God, why does it do that?
Get one? I didn't get one.
Oh, it's well, I think it's a visibility change.
Okay, maybe. Oh, yep, there it goes.
Yeah.
I just got that.
I wish it didn't do that either. That's one thing that's annoying.
That was weird. I was going to say, we have the weather thing turned off.
Yeah.
You're good.
It likes to get really low really fast. And then it always seems like it'll just start dropping the glide slope on you right here.
Yeah, this is where I don't even pay attention to the glide slope. This is where I'm completely focused on the runway here.
Yep.
50, 40, 30. Retard, 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 retard.
All right, burst is out. The brakes are out. Flying the nose wheel down. Or decel.
Beautiful. Do the decel.
And we'll go reverses off and bring those spoilers forward. You retract the spoilers if they're still stuck up.
Perfect. Yeah, retract them.
And it likes to do that.
American 2258, taxi via Charlie 10 and Charlie to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Charlie 10 and Charlie to the ramp, this frequency. Thanks for ATC, dude. We'll catch you around American 2258.
Chip.
Charlie, who?
Basically straight in. American ramp is right there, bang in front of us.
Okay.
That was why it was perfect for the, yeah. But's going up.
Okay. Start the APU.
Alrighty. APU is starting. I'm going to get your landing lights off, your wing light.
I was going to do the after landing checklist. Landing lights off. Ground spoilers disarmed. Engine mode goes to norm. Flaps retracted. APU start. Brake temperature. We'll check that.
Yes, sir.
We park on the right here or on the left?
Wherever you'd like. Brake temp looks good, Jeff, by the way.
Okay, fantastic.
Sorry, I just hit your throttles, my bad.
Yeah, we're going to park at Alpha 9.
Sounds good.
I'll get the taxi light off. Bring that APU online. Turn my terrain radar off. You have the weather radar off too, so we're not giving him cancer.
Yeah, exactly. I will get on that right now. Don't want that.
Oh, man. Yeah, manually flying that approach that long is pretty interesting on an Airbus.
Yes.
I usually, that's why I let the auto flight system do it so much.
Yeah, it's a lot different, man.
All right, parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Not on my screen. All right, now let me do it.
No, are your brakes?
Here, let me do it.
Okay.
Oh, it's being stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I think your brakes are. You have to let go of the brakes.
Okay, do it now.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
No, it's just broken. Here, we're just gonna have to shut her down right here.
Yeah,
I mean, have them put the chocks out. That'll work for me.
Made it.
All right, shut the engines down. I'll turn the beacon off after you do that. Have you shut them down yet?
Yeah, they're shut down.
Okay, now they are.
Yep.
There it goes. Nice. And we'll go beacon off, and we will go seatbelts to the off position as well. There we go. Welcome to Phoenix. We made it in one piece.
Beautiful.
Not too bad. Well, guys, that is going to do it for this flight from LA to Phoenix. A big thank you to Mr. CptCanada for flying along with me today on the network. Next time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, next time we'll have you the pilot flying.
Hell yeah.
Yes, yes. So that'll do it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.